2 years ago, 13 U.S. service members were killed in the Abbey Gate bombing during the final chaotic days of the U.S. withdrawal from Afghanistan. Family members of the fallen are still demanding accountability from the Biden administration about the pullout and why their loved ones lost their lives. Capitol Hill correspondent Erik Rosales reports. Erik.
Tracy, there were lots of tears and anger during the 3 hours of emotional testimony from Gold Star families at this week's House Foreign Affairs Committee roundtable. They're trying to know why their loved ones were killed by a suicide bomber at the Kabul Airport. Committee Chair Congressman Michael McCaul says after 2 years, he's still trying to find answers.
How did this happen? What went wrong? Why couldn't this tragedy have been prevented? These questions remain unanswered because this administration wants to sweep what happened under the rug.
The only Democrat attending, Congresswoman Madeleine Dean, shared her sorrow but defended the withdrawal.
It was necessary to bring this war to a close. We know that it was a series of decisions over multiple administrations that brought this war to an end, a very tragic end.
Families of those who died were having none of it.
Since day one, our family was lied to. We were pitched a well-executed defense and evacuation, and ultimately spit in our face by referencing the evacuation as an extraordinary success. Is losing 13 of our servicemen and women successful?
We've been lied to about what happened that day, as well as to what happened to our children. We've been lied to about our relationship with the Taliban.
Many said red flag warnings were ignored.
Our armed services request for air support, multiple military personnel saying this is not a good idea. Our snipers asking for permission to engage. Every one of them ignored.
Other families had a message for President Biden.
And there couldn't be anything more disgusting and cowardly than the way you have treated us. You are a disgrace to this nation. You have no business having ultimate command over our military.
So far, the State Department has turned over about 300 documents related to the withdrawal to the committee. The chairman says that he's demanding more details and documents, and he's even threatening to hold Secretary of State Antony Blinken in contempt unless he turns over the records. At the Capitol, Erik Rosales, EWTN News Nightly.